Welcome to this video. My name is Eva, and in this video I show you everything that I eat on a day on a fruit-based diet because this is how I love to eat. I'm over 4 years now on a fruit-based diet and I love it, and it's definitely the way that I want to eat forever and always. And yeah, and I just share with you what I eat. So I usually always start my day with a water-rich food, which is, for example, um, this melon, as you can see here, and it's really delicious. It's a honey melon and it's from Italy, so it's not that far away and I really love it. So yeah, and I'm gonna have a whole honey melon for my first type of breakfast. And then what I'm gonna have is a huge smoothie because I love to drink a smoothie because I can pack a lot of calories into the smoothie so that I feel satisfied. And I just have this huge fruit meal, which is really nice. And the smoothie that I'm gonna have is this one. It's really large, and I think it's around 6 or 7 or 8 bananas, spinach and frozen berries. And yes, and that's just what I'm gonna have. And also what I love to do recently is to make smoothie bowls. So I have this smoothie and I pour it into a bowl with fruit. So as you can see here, this is my bowl of fruit, and there's apple, peach and banana in there. And also if you want to have an extra kick, you can put in cacao nibs, or you can put in dried fruit or buckwheat or something like that to make it more, you know, more spiced up. And also cinnamon is great. And then I just pour in the smoothie. I just pour the smoothie into here, and then it's kind of like a milk for this for the bowl, and it's really nice because it's because when I just drink a smoothie, sometimes I just drink it so fast and then I'm like so full. So for me, making sometimes a bowl and drinking the smoothie with my bowl really helps me to slow it down and to really chew and to take my time, and that really helps with my digestion as well. So yeah, and then what I'm gonna have then, probably a little bit later, is just more fruit. So this is just some grapes that I bought. I really love grapes, and yes, I'm gonna have grapes. And also this is apple from our garden, and I'm just gonna go to the garden and grab some apple and cut them and eat them. What I can really recommend, which is a super nice snack, is when you take dates and you blend them with water and cinnamon, and it's like there's a really nice cream, like a date cream, and then you can dip the apple into the date cream. It's a really nice snack. Yeah, but today I didn't do that. And also I always have bananas, like, because for me bananas is definitely my stable food because it's high in calories, so it keeps me satisfied. It's not super cheap, but it's cheap compared to other fruit. And yeah, so lots of bananas. And as you can see, those bananas are not ripe because, for example, here they're green, so they're like to be honest, they're not the best. But I always prefer to eat unripe fruit or bad quality fruit over feeling hungry and unsatisfied, because when I get hungry I really crave fat or unhealthy food options. So I prefer to just eat fruit even though it might not be the best quality. And why is it not the best quality or unripe? Because I forgot to buy enough bananas. So that's the reason why. But it's not that bad. I think yes, they're unripe and people are like, oh no, like it's not organic or it's unripe. And for me, being on this journey for so many years, basically, I really learned to be flexible and to realize, okay, maybe now I don't have access to amazing fruit, but when I go back to the Canary Islands, I really have access to amazing fruit. But for now, I don't. And there are other factors that are important for me, for example, spending time with my family or just doing stuff that I have to do in Germany. So I have to live with not really good fruit quality for now, but it's not forever. And just accepting that and basically being okay with that. That there are times where you have good quality fruit and times where you don't have that good quality fruit, and that it's really okay. So, and now I really want to show you the most amazing thing about the day, I think, because I prepared an amazing salad and I'm going to show you. So this is the salad, and it looks so amazing, and I can share with you what is inside. So first of all, I have iceberg lettuce, and I put it on the like down. I don't know how to say because I'm German. My English is not that good. And yeah, so I have salad, and then I have fresh corn. You can eat corn fresh, and I enjoy it so much more when it's fresh. And yeah, so fresh corn. This is grated carrot. This is tomato. I don't know if you can see tomato. Then we have here cucumber, and this is a raw vegan burger patty because I bought a dehydrator, so I'm trying out new recipes, and later I'm gonna talk more about a dehydrator. So I made these. They're really, really delicious, and this is an amazing sauce. So it's a corn sauce, which I made out of corn, dates. I put in water, dehydrated tomatoes, and I think that's really it. And I think garlic, but I would next time personally I prefer not to put in garlic because it has this aftertaste and I don't like it that much. So next time without garlic, but the like it's really delicious. It's a little bit cheesy if you have um um I don't know the name, but it's like I can really recommend to make this sauce. So upsala. So it's really, really, really nice. And yeah, so I'm gonna have that. And also because I don't know how much hunger I have or how much, because it's really sometimes I eat a lot, like really a lot, and sometimes I don't eat that much. And it's like it's weird. I think it also depends on my period. Sometimes before my period I eat so much, and then after my period I'm like I don't need that much. But if I'm hungry, then I'm gonna have more fresh corn. So this is fresh corn. Also, what I'm gonna have, 1 second, is more burger patties and also more of the sauce that you can see here, and yeah, maybe more tomatoes or something. And yes, so it's really cool. And now I'm going to talk about a dehydrator because it's I think really well, it's really important to talk about it because I when you're interested in raw fruit and fruit-based living, so I the first 4 years of me being on a fruit-based journey, I didn't have a dehydrator, and I was always like, oh, maybe I want something because you cannot really go to restaurants. You can go to restaurants, but the salads are usually really bad, and you pay so much for a small salad. And yeah, I don't really enjoy going to restaurants for food. For family or having social interaction is nice, but I never go to a restaurant because I expect to have really good food because most restaurants just don't know how to make delicious salads. So I thought, okay, when I get a dehydrator, I can make all of these delicious meals. And it's true, like you can really make amazing things such as the burger patties and so many delicious things like banana pancakes, etc., or raw vegan breads and all of that. So I definitely want to try more things. But one thing that I noticed is that I don't do so well on dehydrator because I did 4 years of basically going fruitarian with just vegetables and some nuts and seeds, and so it was so I think my body now is used to eating really water rich fruit such as melon or something which is high in water, and I just when I eat water rich fruit and vegetables I just feel so good, like I feel like I float through life, and I just, when I do sports, I feel like, oh yes, I want to do sports, and it's amazing. And when I eat a lot dehydrated food, I feel like, I don't know, I don't feel as good. I feel like I want to drink a lot of water all the time. I feel like I don't have as much power. So if I can choose between fresh fruit and dehydrated foods, I would always choose fresh fruit because they make me feel my best. And also because for me, like I never calories restrict anymore since over 4 years, and I really eat until I'm satisfied. And with fruit, that's super easy because you eat fruit and then there's automatically at one point your body is like, okay, you have enough, and I stop eating. So it's, for me it's perfect. But with dehydrated food, the same with cooked food, my body does not really give me the signs. So now I'm used to eating so much food and eating until I'm satisfied. But when I eat dehydrated food, or 4 years ago cooked food, I don't have that signal. So I would just eat and eat and eat and eat, and that would lead me to weight gain or something. So I personally think a dehydrator is amazing if you want to transition to a fruit-based or fruitarian diet. I think that's amazing because instead of falling back to cooked food, you can fall back to dehydrated food, which is definitely a lot more healthy. But for me, I personally would just prefer fresh fruit and vegetables. So that's really it. So that's my opinion about dehydrators. But I think they're great. They're not that expensive, so I mean, if you're interested and you really like to have, like especially if you live in a cold climate such as Germany or Sweden, etc., and you want to try out the raw vegan diet, then I can recommend a dehydrator because they're really cool things that you can do. And yes, but for me, like I personally would love, my dream is to go to a hot climate, to a warm climate, to live there and eat fresh fruit and vegetables. And yes, so this is the video for today. I hope you have a wonderful day. And also I want to say I created an amazing uh, sorry, fruit-based meal plan with over 80 pages, so it's really amazing. So if you want, you can check it out. I don't know if it is released when I release this video, so but you can just check out the link and then 1 week later check out the link again if it's released. But I really do my best to finish it. And yeah, so that's it for today. If you want to learn more about me and more about health and a raw food, fruit-based diet, then definitely subscribe to my channel. And I hope you have a wonderful day and see you in my next video. Bye bye.